And now this question is about, I'm really interested to know about your personal thoughts on your life as well.
Okay.
I mean, as an IAS officer,
Yes.
what motivates you the most every day? You get up, work, go to work. I mean, for others, for business entrepreneurs, it's the amount of money they're making.
Okay.
In simple term. But as an IAS officer, I don't think like you can be very, very rich as an IAS officer.
Yes.
And if you're extremely rich, then there's possibility that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think about it?
See, of course, talking from my perspective, being an IAS officer, I don't dream that I'm indispensable and I'm the only one who can change the world or change the society or something like that. But I can be part of a larger team which can make a lot of differences. And with the capacity, with the position I am in, every small activity which I do on a daily basis, it will impact a lot of lives. For example, if I don't delay things which are coming to my table, if I clear everything on time, definitely that will have a positive impact on a lot of people. But if I don't clear many things, I keep pending a lot of things, definitely that will have a bad impact on a lot of people. So on a daily basis, you are changing lives, you are impacting lives. So that is one thought which will motivate me. So till now I am motivated. Even now I am motivated. So I hope I don't get demotivated. So till the motivation is on, I will be in service. Yeah.
So the whole motivation revolves around helping people. I mean, people are the center point for the motivation as an IAS officer. So how about like because I'm not so much aware of like the actual perks of as an IAS officer. I think many of our viewers will be interested to know.
There is no perks. You are getting your salary. That's it. Nothing much. And maybe a little bit departmental honorarium for some meetings, like few thousands you get. But other than that, nothing. It's like just your salary and your accommodation. You have a place to stay and you have a good accommodation. So these are the perks, like nothing much. You're not a private entity where you are like earning a lot of profit or anything. You have a fixed salary. Every year you have an increment. So that is how the government works. Not only for the IAS officer, for any government servant, up to the peon level or even the secretary level, everyone is based on salary.
So are you genuinely enjoying like serving the people as an administrator? Yes.
So as I said, every place has its positives and negatives. Of course, Nagaland has some negatives and Nagaland has a lot of positives as well. But if you just stick on the negatives, then you will be frustrated. You will be the first person who will be frustrated. So I don't want to frustrate myself. So I try to focus on the positives and try to sort out the negatives as far as possible. So that keeps me moving.
I think so. I have known you for quite some time, and from my experience with you, I think you are one person who is not like a typical bureaucrat that we see in our day-to-day life. You know, you have one person who is very approachable and who considers everyone as friend. You literally remove all those barriers as in the common people and the top bureaucrat. So is it something that you are doing like purposely, or is it part of your character?
I think it's part of my character only. And as I said, being an officer, you get power and you get responsibility. But if the power only takes over the responsibility, then it will spoil you as an officer, as a person as well. So I think you're sitting in that chair because of the people. If there is no district, if there is no people, like you are not a deputy commissioner anymore, right? So I think that is why we have to talk to everyone decently. And definitely when things come to fight, you'll have to fight with people also, but you'll have to support people also. But that is what the situation will demand. But otherwise, you have to be a normal person. You have to treat everyone as a person, as an equal.
And how does your normal day look like as a DC of Kohima?
So definitely I have my professional life and I have my personal life also. So I wake up quite early morning and I do my workout, I play badminton, I do my gymming. Sometimes in the evenings I go for my running and cycling as well. And daytime I am here in the office. Then I do have friends, as you said. So I meet my friends also often.
So it's been more than a decade now that you have been working as an IAS officer. How many more years do you look forward to working in this position?
That's a very tricky question actually. You are in service if you are alive till you're 60 years of age, as per the Government of India rules. But definitely, of course, if you are alive, so that is not in your hands. And you don't know what the future will hold for you. Things may change. You may be in service, you may not be in service. So I don't think for future that much. Like, of course, you have your day with you. You do your best what you can. You do something good. You live your day. So you go to bed with satisfaction. You wake up the next day and again the same story. So let us see what the future holds. But
Absolutely.
we don't plan too long.
I think that's quite inspiring. I think that's the right attitude we all should carry, you know, in although we're in a lot of different professions. I think people really like you from my observation. And
Thank you for that.
yeah, I think people really like you. And no wonder, in 2021, you got the Governor Award for meritocracy. I mean, how did you feel about it, and how do you want to?
It feels good when your works are recognized.
Yeah.
And as I said, like, of course, you don't get immersed in all those things also. You don't think that this is the world's end. You have achieved a gold medal, and that is it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything more. It doesn't work like that. It gives you more motivation to do more things. But as I said, I'm happy. I'm happy that government has recognized it, and I'll try to do more good for the people out here in Nagaland.
And as someone who has integrated so well, you know, into the Naga Society, I think people would definitely like to know, from what I assume is, what is one thing that Nagas should change at all, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I feel Naga should change is that Naga should own the public property a little bit too much. Nowadays, like what we do, we get engaged in our private development. We want to have good houses, good cars, everything good for us. But we don't think about the government properties that much. For example, the government buildings or the roads or anything. So just like we love our house and our car and our facilities, I think we should start loving the government premises as well. And we should start protecting it together. Then I think we'll go a long way.
I think that's right to the point, sir. I think that's a very, very legit point. And one thing that you like about Nagas?
It's a very egalitarian society. People don't respect you, or people don't judge you for what you are, or what religion you're coming in, what caste you're coming in. But people will love you or will hate you for the work you do. So people will, if you do good, people will definitely like you, irrespective of where you come from and where you belong. So that is one thing I like about Nagaland.
Great. And I think most of my viewers are, there are a lot of aspirants also, like, you know, they watch a lot, and that's the feedback that I normally get. So in Nagaland, either for NPSC or NSSP or UPSC, I think there are lots of aspirants. I think we have talked about this even in the last year, but still, I think into 2023 as in Kohima DC, I think this is what they all want to become as an aspirant, you know, like serving as a DC, serving as a collector in different districts. What one solid advice would you give to the youngsters?
Only one thing I want to say to the youngsters. I won't say anyone to become a civil servant or a doctor. It is your choice. But whatever you want to become, believe in yourself. Nagaland, I have seen among the young people a lot of lack of confidence. People are not confident of themselves. Like, they are happy with whatever little they have. They don't dream much. So I just encourage the youngsters to dream a lot, like dream a lot and dream to the world. Your dreams should not be limited within Nagaland. You should actually aim for a lot. Then whatever you aim for, I think you should work hard for it as well. And it takes a lot of dedication and sacrifice. Dedication means your daily routine has to change. You should stick to your routine. You should stick to whatever you do. Even when you sleep, you should have that dream in your mind. You should actually wake up with that dream. So till you achieve that, you should not rest. So work hard, dream big. I think you will achieve it.
And in order to facilitate young people to help achieve their dream, is there any scope where district administration can even like give a helping hand or something?
So if there are definitely genuine people interested, of course we don't have a sitting mechanism right now what to do with them, but definitely if they approach us, we can think of something like a mentoring or even a motivation. We can do that. We do have resources and connection with a lot of people and organizations who are into this, so we can facilitate and we can make sure that people work hard and they achieve their dreams.
Wow. By reckoning with that, I think I would like to mention this to my viewers, that if you are really interested to get some, not financial help, of course, but some facilitating your work to achieve your dream. I think as an aspirant, or from any profession, you should collectively come and approach our DC, Sir Shanavas.
You're welcome. Yeah,
I think he would be the right person to, and he would be ever ready to discuss about it. I think he is someone, as a Naga, whom we should really make use of his service and his approachability. I think he would be ever ready to have a conversation with you on this also.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Yeah. So, sir, I think thanks for joining on this conversation.
Yeah, my
and
pleasure.
I think it really clarifies a lot of doubts and a lot of confusions about how the administration works, and it relates to a lot of public policy as well and public convenience too. So, thanks for clarifying that in such a very.
Thank you very much for having me here. I think it's second time we are talking.
Yeah, second time we're talking.
We never get bored of talking. Thank you very much.
I think we'll talk for the third time in the near future again, if possible.
Let's hope so.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.